Good afternoon, Internet. Got the double audio, of course. At least I know it's working. Um, and make sure to turn on the game music. I think last time I spaced out and forgot to have game audio running. Anyway, greetings, Internet. I wanted to start off a couple of notes. This is unfortunately likely to be the last of my regularly scheduled streams. It's not that I don't want to stream Guild Wars anymore. I do want to continue streaming. However, I have a second job that I'm going to be starting up shortly. Matter of fact, later on today, I'm going to poke around at it a little bit. It's a contract job. It's on me to look at, but it is going to eat into my video gaming timing a bit. So my time is going to be limited. I did want to try to get at least one more stream out. Ordinarily on Sundays, I also do a from scratch stream where I'm taking a new character through, and right now she's in factions. She just got through Napoli Quarter last week. Um, I may stream her tomorrow, on that account tomorrow, but I may not. It depends entirely how much work I get done this evening. So today, this stream is the guarantee, but then moving forward, I'm gonna have to remove the regularly scheduled thing on my dashboard because I don't know. I can't guarantee that I'll be here every Saturday, Sunday at 3 o'clock or 3:30 the way I have been for the last couple of months. So I'll still be streaming, but it will be much more random and probably intermittent for a few weeks before I can get back to a normal schedule. Um, it's good news for me. I mean, second job is a little bit more money, and it looks like it'll be fun stuff to work on. But it does eat into recreation a little bit. Anyway, all that said, today dungeon, Guild Wars dungeon. What I'm going to do something uh, probably very stupid, but hey, that's part of the fun. I am going to attempt to run Urgoz's Warren. There is a 7 hero build out there on PVX Wiki that I am going to attempt to run with. I'm going to go ahead and enter here. I uh, I have made a few practice runs at this earlier in the week, and I can get you know maybe halfway through. Hey, Dune fan, long time no see. Or actually, no, I take it back. I've seen you in other stream chats. Welcome in. Uh, you may have just missed my big intro. Today's probably the last of my regularly scheduled dungeon streams. I've got some real life stuff coming up that's gonna really mess with my time, so I might not be streaming too much. Uh, Oops, hang on. Take my phone off. There. So I kind of wanted to play around with running Urgoz's dungeon or Urgoz's Warren. There is a 7 hero build out there on PBX Wiki that I figured I'd try. I've practiced it a little bit, and I can get about halfway through the dungeon before I start making really stupid mistakes. So that's what I'm going to attempt to do. And also this one, if and when I fail, and I'm saying when, I was actually going to put up a prediction in the polls. It's like, how long do you think before he's going to die? But with predictions, you can only do yes no answers. It's like, yeah, I know I'm going to die. It's just a question of when and where. So so I'm at least familiar with sort of these opening areas a bit. Yep, and there's always a suicide there that kills one of our guys. So, but together as one volley, do you find it a struggle to reach marksmanship 9? No. What do I have? I have. Oh, hang on. I hadn't noticed this. No, I have my marksmanship ordinarily set to 9. I didn't realize that there was a condition dropping attacks and attributes reduced by 1. So right now I am indeed limited. But no, I tend to run at 9 and then almost everything else in expertise. Hang on, where's my skills? And then putting more into channeling so I can get some splinter. I have energy issues sometimes. If a fight goes on too long, I get down to 0 energy. Uh, Fairly easy. I'm going to need to pull this group. This group spawned a little too closely. I'm also going to need to pull my pet back. Come on. Yep, come on. There they come. Alright. Need eggs or corns. Yeah. That's my other thing, is I'm trying to run without onsets as much as I can. Now, there is a point later on where I will be popping consets, where I start to have known trouble. Basically in the labyrinth where there's all the thorn wolves pop-ups. I tend to get lost in there a bit. And of course over aggro wolves. So cons and pecons, I know how you feel. It's best not to fight it. Well, I'm not strictly opposed to them. I'm just not super, super rich. Although, you can break the game so much with them. You really can. Although, having said that, I do owe a shout out. He's not in here yet, but one of the other regular viewers, Gawain Leandri, just gifted me like 250 a stack of ectos, which is nice. I appreciate it. I feel a little weird accepting it. I mean, he said he's got like 9,000 ectos, and it's not a big deal for him. Whereas me, I have like 100 ectos to my name, so I'm not super, super rich by any stretch of the imagination. But still, I don't... In game, I kind of like earning that stuff, and I kind of like crafting up the consets. My own consets. I was just checking audio levels. I thought they were a little weird there for a second. So I do have a few. I've got, 11 armors, 11 grails. I've got 5 essences. And I've only got 4. That's what I was going to do. I was going to make some more scrolls of resurrection. Get a stack or 2 of each pecan. And 25 on each tune. Never worry about pecans again. Yeah, it's the pecan stuff. It's like, I have a number of issues with it. None of them are really bad. It's mostly to do with my forgetfulness, honestly. It's how poor I am and how forgetful I am. When a concept runs out, I won't immediately notice, and I'll just be running around without the concept for a little while. That's what I did. Then each tune has plenty, and I have 500 as a backup. That's fair. Try not to use them if not needed, yeah. I would ordinarily save them for hard mode stuff. That's the other thing. I'm not... Excuse me. Oh, there they are. I'm not running in hard mode for this. I figure I'm going to have enough difficulty later on in here. Just with the 8 heroes. Hard mods... Oh, hang on a second. Oh, we triggered that mob. That makes me sad. Although... Oh, nice. They're coming over to us. Cool. want to get is these two guys back there. Yeah, here's where that fight was going on long enough that I have energy trouble, since there were all those vampiric guys that came down. Oh, almost got that gardener. There we go. Hard mode Frostmaws, I only peak on 3rd and 4th level. 1 and 2 short to warrant, 2 short to warrant it. That's right, because the Peacon will... Actually, all of your concepts will reset at each level, won't they? Like when you go through the stairs, you'd have to reapply them. That gets expensive fast. It does crack me up when I see... I've been watching, you know, some other streamers, like when Rusty is running, because Rusty's always running stuff with the community, which is cool and everything, but then I'll see him, he's running something in normal mode, and somebody will pop consets. I'm like, really? Consets in normal mode? Really not necessary. I'll wait for these guys to get closer, because I know there's more of those vampiric Cryptwing, Bloodwing, whatever they are, that drop down over by that doorway. I don't strictly need to fight this group, I don't think. But I have accidentally aggroed them in the second room if I've run away, so playing it a little bit safe. Oh, couldn't get that off. Oh, hang on. We've got a seer back there that deserves assassination. DJ requesting mocks. You know, I will have to look at my mocks. Oh, that wasn't close enough. No, okay. DJ, I'm writing down a note. The next outing, I need to use mocks. DJ requests mocks. No party complete without a dervish. You know, I've been playing a little bit on my dervish, trying to get used to the whole, you know, farming situation, you know, with dervs. Oh, together as one is great in spots like this. There's those vampirics there. Are they gonna follow? There they go. And yeah, I feel like I've just got some kind of mental block against dervishes. I shouldn't say against, it's either fine, I just don't quite feel comfortable on them. I was able to take a dervish into Underworld and do like the Underworld smite, or not smite farming, Chaos Plains. It was... I had trouble with it just because they would scatter so much. It would take such a long time. And I'm sure I'm just doing something wrong. However, having said that, I have found uses for the dervish skills for sure on some of my other... I was running a Ranger Dervish stuff there for a little while, which was doing some interesting things. Just let me know, I'll talk to you about it. Right wall pull. Yeah, it's not really my first time in Urgoz. I've done a few practice runs with this team. Oh, you know what? My pet can probably attack now. So this is not going to be a speed run. I've done a couple of practice runs with the hero team. And I inevitably die, but usually not until you get to the little maze area that's got all of the thorn wolves. And I die there just because, if I'm not careful or if I go too fast, you get like mountains of thorn wolves all over you. Derv has hardly left Mount Kinkai this week. I was at a dead end with Dervish until it clicked that you mostly had to balance adrenal skills and attacks with energy attacks. Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting, is energy management with them was a thing. So I was trying to load up. It's like, okay, energy is for like enchantments. Oh, yeah, good job, guys. You went and oh boy. I know what it is. I got too close to that edge and they dropped down, and one of my heroes said, "Oh hey, enemies," and ran down there and then triggered the rest of them. Blood drinkers aren't too bad though, in general. There's a nice group of them here. Hang on a second, let's make sure we get these guys to a safe spot. Let's see. Doing some Urgoz farming, I like it. Hero wave for this area has a way of getting out of hand. It really does. Yeah, like I say, later on when I get to the area, like all the paths that have the thorn wolves, that's where it tends to go bad for me. That, and honestly, that area, I just get lost in there very easily. The last time I went through, I sort of made a note of, okay, I need to like hang right, because that seems to get me where I need to go. So yeah, I'm not really Urgoz farming so much as I just want to try and I hesitate to say get through it, because I don't really have any illusions that I'm going to be able to do it. I mean, I know this is the 7 hero team that's on PVX Wiki, so it is doable. But there are a lot of places that honestly I'm just unfamiliar with Urgoz. I've only done it like maybe 2 or 3 times. And one time it was with a full party of people, but it was a full party of people that had kids, had wives, had real world obligations. So everyone kind of took turns going AFK. And that run took like 6 or 7 hours to get through, just because there were so many breaks that people were taking, Ever since then, I've always been a little bit gun-shy of Urgoz. Alright, I want the pet to behave. Oh, Malice, I can probably shoot you. Oh. Ray of Judgmented. Pet pulls. So yeah, probably when I get to the tunnels with the Brooding Ferns, if I Pain and Virtue, you'll kill yourself. Yep. Tomb of the Primeval King's Trapper Days. Same one dungeon with 2 breaks. Oh, yeah. People would take like long breaks just because it would be a long thing. Uh-oh, we are getting elementaled. here. I'm not paying attention. Alright. We could do duo if you want sometime. All the Gaki stones. I need to figure. So Gaki stones, is that a special summon or something? Or like materials you have to farm to get. Oops. Oh, that's right, there's traps. Those guys had set. Together as one is a very handy anti-degen skill. Trapper TOPK run took full run took 4 hours. Wow. Yeah, I don't have time for that. I'm also apparently taking turns just being ranger tank here. You know, let's get the assassin on this guy. My heroes are staying down there. They don't have great line of sight, apparently. Gaki's a stone you get for defeating. Oh, okay. So it's something you like get out of the chest at the end, I guess. That's cool. I do want to beat Urgoz, you know, one of these days. Oh, that was actually the other thing I was going to mention. That time that took like 6 or 7 hours. We did get to Urgoz, and right as we got to Urgoz, suddenly I had to leave. And it was going to be like an hour-long AFK. I felt horrible. Oh, I didn't bring any lockpicks. I felt horrible because I was one of the Edge of Extinction Rangers, you know, so I was one of the keys. I mean, fortunately they had a backup guy, but still, I felt so bad about that. Loincloth healers, yeah. The Gakis. Yeah, I still remember there was one time Rusty, and Rusty still talks about it. A couple of weeks ago, he ran Underworld, and he popped open a one of the summons, and it was a Gaki, which is all well and good. Oh, that's right. I don't think I clicked the other lock, did I? Nope. The door's still closed. And at the end, after they defeated Doom, he was trying to get a screen grab of everyone in the party, and the Gaki and his, you know, Gaki and his loincloth just kept entering the screen. He could not get a cheekless screen grab for his stream. It's pretty funny. One Gaki per run. Also doing it in hard mode with a couple mates a few weeks ago. Remind me to never place you on favorable winds, duty, and tombs. Yeah. Do not, you know, most of the time I bring Jin along, or another ranger hero, specifically for... Oh yeah, he is. Thank you. Yeah, I'm bad about checking this stuff. Although I am... In here, I'd rather he was passive than aggressive, generally. Just because of the over-aggro situation. But yeah, usually I run around with a ranger hero that has favorable winds because they're much better at putting down spirits. There's... So yeah, you don't want me on spirit duty. Oh hey, plant fibers. I can actually use those. Yeah, there's one. Gonna get some more. Prior to me practicing these runs a little bit, this bridge was like the only part that I remembered. And it's actually really not that bad, so long as you don't just try to run the whole length of it. And again, it's another point where together as one really makes it easier. You don't have as much degen to worry about. Oh shoot, I did not want to use that assassin right there. I sort of screwed myself there. Watch for the back. Yeah, there's some guys up here. What I've found, I'm going to actually hang out here on the bridge. Keep together as one up. I want to wait for the assassin to come back because there's a group that pops up here, and if you toss the assassin into them when they spawn, they mostly suicide. Onto him instead of me. Or Hobbs. Hobbs works too. I do feel like I should have a minion master though in here. Touch skills are super bombs, yeah. Alright. So here is where I am going to start using cons. I'm also going to bring up a snowman. Just because I need to be a little careful. And this is just on me. The risk of aggroing too many of these thorn wolves. There's one. Oh yeah, I need to resist using spells in this area until we can get that tree down. This degen effect, where is it? Sheer exhaustion. Every spell causes overcast. This one sucks. And it's very easy to forget about. There's more wolves here. You know what, here? I'm going to bring them in a little bit. And what was I saying about don't cast spells? And I start casting spells. Now I have no energy. Wonderful. Yep. It's like take a step, wait, take a step, wait. I was seeing some streams last night. It's like this guy would like flag all of his heroes back. Oh shoot! He'd flag all of them back at the door, and he'd run in like as a shadow form. Or was it shadow form? It was some tank build, and he'd just grab all of them and then bring them back and ball them up for his heroes to wipe out. I think he was running like a triple E surge team, so as soon as he brought him in range, he could knock him down pretty quick. Which is a good tactic. I am not tanky enough for it. Not with this build. I mean, I'm sure I could equip skills that would allow me to do that. And honestly, I probably should. if I wanted to do this faster. Oh, nope, there's more. Yeah, I do a... Oh, shoot. There's even more. You know what? That's worth a spell. Oh, got a Zodiac Staff. Is it any good? We'll see. 11 blood magic. Oh, all of the mods are just off. Perfect. Oh well. That's the way it goes sometimes. Let's let this guy barrage. I was hoping I could, he would pain invert himself to death with that barrage, but he didn't. Blood-water hybrid. Wait, was it? Oh yeah, Hab's casting time of water magic. You know, my brother loves weird challenges in games, and he doesn't play Guild Wars, he doesn't like Guild Wars, but if it was a game he'd play, he would look at this and say, oh, blood magic, water, hybrid. Okay, that's the game issuing me a challenge. I'm going to come up with a build. I'm going to come up with a vampiric water, elementalist build that, while maybe not great, is at least somewhat viable. Oh, I'm gonna regret this. Dude fan, I'm like that. Get a random thing in game and like, huh, that's a good idea, I'll try that. And we got... Oh, that... Yep. That twisted bark retreated into the room. Oh, but now he's coming back. We need to get that guy down. Get him down. Yes, thank you. Now our overcast will start disappearing. Okay. Okay, we're getting a little out of control here. Yeah, let's have the snowmen deal with all of that. Alright, interrupt that. Alright, we might be making out of that. There's so much freedom in the game for builds that entice you in. It does. I mean, the game does bait you into trying new stuff out. For sure. Oh, those thorn rolls are trapped behind a gate. I see. I keep a Q9 strength eternal shield with +1. Wait a minute. +1 smite reduce cripple for a warrior smiter build to farm Crichton's skeleton. That's specialized. Yeah, this area is like over aggro the game. There's a lot of plant fibers. It is a good area for farming plant fibers, apparently. Oops. Get the gold. Get the plant fibers. Get more thorn wolves. Because I realized I was just walking a little too freely there. So, of course, wolves are going to pop up. Where's this guy coming from? I forget the exact direction. I believe this way is bad. I think you want to take either of these two. Double Ray of Judgments? I think so? No, that's Unyielding Aura. I think Ogden and Dunkoro are both running Ray of Judgments, yeah. Yeah, this is the team, the Urgoz team build off of PVX. So I don't know the exact details of it offhand. I knew that my own, generic team build would not work out. Most likely. Even more. Oh shoot, that's a lot. That's a lot, and I am behind the gate now. But a lot of them just died, so... Whoa, okay, there's a lot. Yep, and I was hoping the gate would close. Now the fun thing is I can actually shoot through the gate. So it really only hurts them. Or inhibits them, I should say. Now if I recall, I need to... Is it this way? I think it's this way. Yeah, I may not be good at keeping favorable winds up, but I do a better job at keeping together as one up, which is at least useful. We're gonna get more wolves here. There they are. No, only one of them. What bow? Isaiah's balance. It's a longbow. Oh no, it's a recurve bow. All this time I thought it was a longbow. And the only reason I have it, I just like the style of it, Oh, and there's... I have another one in my equipment bag, just a maplewood bow, and that one is a long bow. It's actually a very similar style, very simple, plain piece of wood. Non-animated silver wing. Oh. Yeah, I forget the the model type. It's come on. Oh geez, there's even more. That's what I mean about the over aggro issues with these wolves. You never know where they are, and I think once you kill one group, another group pops up. Almost like titans. What is the name again? Isaiah's Balance. It's one of the ones from the War in Kryta. Like if you trade in, was it war supplies or medals of honor or whatever it is at the place in Lion's Arch, you get it. It's plus 15 while health is above, plus 20 armor penetration, and plus 30 health. You know what? I should be looking at my map. I have a dim memory that I think I need to take this bridge over to get to this blue area, and there's stairs down from there. So I'm going to swing around this way, and I hope this way takes me up. Whoa! I looked away for literally a second. Thorn wolves are always watching and waiting. I don't need that gold. I'm very conditioned to pick up every gold. Like, every little bit of gold that drops. I see so many other people just, like, leave it. And I know it's probably not really worth it, because your heroes... It says, oh, 100 coins, but your heroes are taking, you know, a large chunk of that, so you don't actually get much gold from this, but still. I just don't like leaving things on the ground. Although, come to think of it, it could be handy in an area like this that's a little bit of a labyrinth. It'd serve as breadcrumbs. Nice, it uses a forked hornbow skin, same as the Silverwing. Yeah, I think it's got a different dye on it. It's like dyed white by default, or something like that. Pick up 802 golds, and 102 of that is... This is true. That's... Yes, that's how the math works. Yeah, I'm pretty sure... Yes, I need... There's a little side door down from here. But first there's going to be thorn walls, because of course there will be. And I imagine, I'm sure there's a better, faster way to get through this area, but I haven't explored it enough or survived enough to know. I know there's another twisted bark or two somewhere else, one that does like minus 15 health regen, which is kind of crazy. And I found him, and I tried to get through to fight him, but ran into a million thorn wolves at the exact wrong time, and we ended up wiping. Also a good spot for getting spirit wood planks. Yes, I believe this is the way we need to go. Should get a Hierophant bow. Cheap green Silverwing skin. I enjoy farming greens. Oh, the Hierophant bow, that would be from Duncan. Would it? With a name like Hierophant, or is that from somewhere else? I think there's more slavers. Yeah. Now Duncan, I can do. I ran Slaver's Exile a few weeks back, and I do enjoy that dungeon, that set of dungeons. Except for I don't like the Forge White dungeon. I don't like all those elementals, but the others I like. It's like, come on, man! I think we're almost through the Thornwolf territory. Might be a few more. All right, there's the bridge. Now, I messed this up, of course, my first time through, my practice run through. Didn't realize somebody needs to stay behind. You know what? Out of paranoia, I'm going to have her even farther back. Because I learned the hard way, if your whole party crosses the bridge, it spawns like 200 enemies in this next room. And a lot of them are heavy-duty wardens. What is the effect here? -4 energy degen. But if you leave someone behind the bridge, they don't spawn. You can just come right up and kill this guy. Instructed. Alright. Okay. Now, we have, at this point, we have reached the farthest that I have gone by myself in Urgoz, in Urgoz's Warren. And I believe this is where you can bring your other hero. Okay, she's moving. Like, as soon as you're across this bridge, she can safely rejoin you. I messed this up the other night. I was all happy. It's like, yay, I made it. Is she not there? Oh, there she is. Okay, here she comes. Why do I not see her? There she goes. So now from this point, I've only seen like a little bit of like other people's videos and things. So I don't know exactly how this is going to go. But I believe you can draw most of these guys to the door. To slowly clear out this next room. Oh, that is a big group. I don't want to set a new flag. Let's see, we have wind. Oh, come on. Come on, a little more. Okay, song wardens. Seem like monks. Therefore worthy targets. Just hoping that I'm seeing other guys, other enemies lowering health. So I guess my heroes are doing something. Spirit Warden. No recuperation for you. Do we still have a guy back here? Nope. Okay. It's just these two. Alright. Honestly, I was pretty nervous of the warden groups. I thought they were gonna hurt a lot more. Shouldn't say anything. That was only one group. There's a lot more to go. Ooh. Okay, traps. That's an issue. I cannot target anything. There's too much stuff. Okay, there we go. There's a ball of baddies I can target. Oh, we still have one of the wardens attacking us. Oh, you know what? I just realized. Oh. I just realized I can pop another summon, but I kind of don't want to. Since I'm kind of pulling the guys. If I have a summon with me, the summon will probably mess up the pulls. So I should wait on that for a little bit. Give an assassin to that guy. Alright, now we can get in here a little more. Okay, so that's overcast again. How far does that effect go? Okay, so it ends right here. So I can bring people to the door, I think. Without having them be under the effect. Curious if I shoot this, will it bring anybody? Yep. It looks like it's bringing a group. Now, we'll see if they come all the way around. Good work, Hobbs. Helping tank that a little bit. I'm about to run out of... I'm about to run out of my consets here. Ouch. Having a bad time with energy, that's for sure. Uh-oh. Whoa! I'm getting some weird lag spikes now, I guess. Character starts sliding around. You know, we need to take care of some of these warriors. They're really pressurizing my back line. Oh! Okay. That's enough. You lose 3 guys, it's like, okay, it's time to disengage and reassess. We got a couple of their guys, but not enough. Oh, shoot, they are... They don't want to let go. Okay. Ogden. I think it's Ogden. Yeah, he's got Rebirth on him, so he's kind of my safe reser. Oh, and those are just spirits, so they won't actually... I don't need to worry about aggro range with them. So get these guys up. I'll pop cons again since I've got them. And they are helping. Oh yeah, the environment effect. I want to avoid that. Replant guys. Kaiser! Isn't Urgoz 12 players? Why not bring additional heroes? It is 12, or it's up to 12. But I believe you can only equip 7 heroes of your own if you want to get up to 12. And actually, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think if you want to get up to 12, you have to have another player in your party to add more. I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, I'll feel really stupid because, yeah, an extra 4 heroes would be very helpful. Alright, here they come. See if we can't get these... Okay, warriors down. Let's get another warrior down. Yes. Because those warriors were really hurting us earlier. And you know what, Hobbs? Feel free to attack. Also, have assassins. Oh, I am within overcast range. I am correct. Okay, I thought so, but it is a bummer. And I realized as I was saying, I was like, you know, I didn't even try to add more than 8. It would be nice in cases like this because I could use the extra damage. I think I can get these guys. Hop's gonna have to go passive though. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah,
And I love you, random
oh,
citizen.
Kaiser with a follow. Thank you very much. I was just gonna mention, it's like I am not an Urgoz pro at all. I've only actually done this dungeon like maybe 2 or 3 times before with other people. One of which was a complete disaster in that it took like 6 or 7 hours to do just because we kept going AFK and everything. It took forever. So I'm seeing if I can't see how much of this I can do. This is a hero team build that's on PVX Wiki for supposedly being able to run this just with a party of 8. And so far it's working. I mean, I've gotten, this far. I've done a few rehearsal runs of this. This is actually the farthest I've gotten in all of my practice sessions. Oh, I'm in overcast range. Yeah. Which means Talcora, you're in bad range here. Actually, all of these guys are. I'm going to pull everyone back a little bit. I think I've been there once or twice, but like 5 or 10 in the deep. Yeah, I do want to do the deep. I've only been in the deep like once or twice too. And again, with people. I think there's a similar... There's a similar hero setup that you can do for going through the deep, and I do want to try that. Maybe next weekend, if I have time. I'd like to try it. If you're up for it, I can bring my Paragon with Heroic Refrain. And all heroes are fully geared. That's cool. I'd be up for it. My thing, and actually I started off the stream mentioning, usually what I do is on Saturdays in the afternoons I'll run a dungeon stream because I've been away. I haven't played the game for like 10 years, but then about 3 months ago or so I came back and started playing, and my favorite content was always the dungeons. And that overcast is still here. So I like pick a dungeon a week to do, and I actually just recently ran out of dungeons apart from Urgoz and the Deep, mainly because I was scared of the whole 12-person party thing, but also I have a real life thing coming up on me. I've got a second job that I'm going to be starting up probably this evening. Let me see if I can bring these burning bushes over to us. Hang with me, Hobbs. So I don't know that I'm going to be able to stream as regularly as I have been. Is kind of the upshot of that whole thing. which is a bummer because I do enjoy it, but at the same time, I'm not really in a position to say no to more money. So, as shallow as that might sound. Hang on a sec. Make sure we get all these guys. Got him. Same story, but 2 weeks. Oh, so you were away for a long time, and you just came back playing 2 weeks ago. That's cool. Second job. Holy shit, is the situation that bad over there? Actually, no. I don't actually need the second job. I'm not that poor. Actually, honestly, I'm blessed. I have a very well-paying job for what I do in my area. I do have. Ooh, oh, there's a trap right there. I do have some debts that I do need to pay off, and this second job, it's just a little bit of contract work for some side programming. It's not a big deal. I can do it all remotely from my house. It's fine. And it's with people that I've worked with before. We're all friends. They were just offering. It's like, hey, if you want to make a little extra money, um, feel free to. They probably only need 2 or 3 weeks worth of my time, so it shouldn't be that bad. I just figured, hopefully, a relatively easy couple of development up. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just a little bit of Python programming for shotgun or shot grid, I guess it's called now. So this only affects us when we cast spells. This might suck. Oh hey, we're not under the effects of it here. What the hell? I mean, that's good. I just thought, sure, we'd be under the effects of that environment effect over here. I mean, there's the twisted bark that's doing it. At least I think it was. Oh no, this guy does weakness. Oh, okay. That was the wrong one. Oh, you work in IT too. Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't Python just king now? The processing power is so good that low-level languages are becoming obsolete. Honestly, I don't know enough about programming, history of languages and all that stuff to really know. All I do know is that a lot of the tools that we use, in my case, I work in, animation and compositing and things like that. So programs we use, like Maya and Nuke, use Python as kind of its native programming language. So a lot of our tools, just happen to be built around that. Yep, now I've got exhaustion. So exhaustion is this guy over here. All right, well, shall do this here. I think C++ is still technically king, at least in terms of speed. Python is very easy, very accessible to use and program. I actually really like Python because it enforces a very easy to read syntax. It's generally very, very easy to read Python code, whereas other languages can get a little messy a little too quickly. But I also know that's just my personal preference. So, oh, Hobbs, attack. And let's put an assassin on that bark, as we should be able to get rid of that effect now. Yes. Yeah, and I don't know anything about JavaScript. I can't speak to that. I actually did when I was in college. I did about a year and a half of computer programming. They started us with Pascal, interestingly enough, which is a language you never see used around anymore, and yet you see the syntax of it. It's kind of a very easy to learn version of, I guess, all of these other languages. You kind of learn all the basics like with Pascal, or at least that's how I did. Like you learn if loops, while loops, all that kind of stuff. All right, the door is open. I'm going to pause because I am now in uncharted territory. And I believe there is a room here that, like the bridge before, it's very important to leave one person outside. But I forget if it's this room or the next room. So let's see. So I just finished, according to Wiki, I just finished section 8. Oops. This area. So now there's a room here. Section 9. Oh, there's section 9 and then 10 and then Urgoz. I'm actually getting close to him. We'll see what happens. Okay, so the next room I can attack, and then I need to leave a player outside of the door in the next room. So I should be safe to descend into this. Oh, good lord. First time chat from Zekrit. Great looking stream. Thank you. Just joined. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm attempting to do Urgoz with the 7-hero team. I have not run Urgoz much before at all, so you're not watching pro Urgoz playing, that's for sure. I'm gonna keep all my guys. Oh shit! Nope, 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 nope. Actually. Oh, okay, they've got Earth Wardens in there, which I probably need to kill. This looks like a room that's going to be very, very dangerous for me, because if I'm not careful, I will, or if my pet isn't careful. Okay, he's going into passive mode for a while. Oh, hey, I got an Amber Chunk. Kind of a newbie in Guild Wars 1. Is it a dungeon in Eye of North? Ah, well, welcome to the world of Guild Wars. This is a dungeon. This is a huge dungeon. I've been going... How long have I been going here? Hour and 15 minutes, which is actually pretty fast. First time I ran this dungeon with people, it took like 7 hours because people kept taking breaks, and it was all of our first time through, so we kept dying at random points. It was crazy. But yeah, this is a pretty big one. My understanding is you can run it in like 2 hours. It's like a 2-hour dungeon. What you see here, again, since you're new to Guild Wars, these guys, you've probably run into henchmen. These are heroes, which are like henchmen, except that you can actually, well, not here, but if you're in town, you can actually control what skills they use, what weapons and armor, upgrades they use, which is pretty nice. Now, this dungeon that I'm in, it's actually in factions, and it's actually technically a 12-person dungeon. You're supposed to come in here with 12 people. But unfortunately, you can only equip 7 heroes for yourself. So if I wanted a full 12, I would need to have at least one other player with me. Oh, this is so scary. I could get this whole room by accident. Well, I'm gonna get just this guy who will bring a subgroup. Oh geez, he's bringing a lot. He's bringing a lot of guys. Uh, get the wardens. Oh, they're healing, aren't they? They've got somebody healing them. They do. Oh, oh! We just cleared out a lot of them. Yay! I feel a little bit more at ease now, slightly. I see chat going. I just want to make sure we get these guys without overwrite. Yes, we got another group. 12 people? I thought 8 is the max in the whole game. Yeah, there are 2 areas, and they're both in factions where you can go to 12. One is Urgoz's Warren, which is where I am, and then the other one is in another dungeon called the Deep. And actually, I think, come to think of it, some of the other Guild Wars viewers, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think if you go into PvP, if you go into the Alliance battles, you can get up to 16 people. But I mean, it's people, it's not AI. I think, because I think Alliance battles were like 16 against 16 or something like that. I get this. Interrupt that. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't run in there. Don't run in there. The problem with henchmen and heroes is they're not the swiftest tools in the shed, or sharpest tools. Swiftest tools in the shed. Blah. So sometimes they'll run in. They'll be a little more overzealous than I would like. Can I get this? If I can pull this burning bush over. Nope, he wants to stay there. Those wardens are up there. Here's a warden I might be able to grab. Maybe? Maybe? Oh, yep, they're coming. They're coming. Earth Warden is going to get pain inverted and hopefully kill himself. Oh, he's behind the door. But he is also dead, so that's all I care about. So yeah, this is a big dungeon, and it was not originally built for solo play, but I am attempting it. There is a build. Oh, I know Guild Wars very well. I was always this average player who finished campaigns and never got into endgame, making alts and never focused on my main tool. Ah, okay. I gotcha. Yeah, I always loved doing dungeon stuff. But I was also kind of wary of joining other players. Not because I don't like playing with other people. I mean, in Guild Wars, it's highly recommended that you do in some of these areas. It's more that I would always get interrupted by real life stuff, you know. If I start a dungeon, suddenly my wife needs something, or my job calls, and I always hated being that guy that, oh, I'll start something, and then, oh no, sorry guys, I need to run, you know. I was always very self-conscious about that, so I would generally try to avoid having people deal with that for me. So these Brooding Thorns, they like stay put, but the Wardens, I wonder if I can trick them. Toss an assassin out there to wake up some Wardens. Yep, okay. We have another fresh group of Wardens coming in. 1, 2, 3. Earth Warden. Oh shoot, I'm just getting interrupted all over the place. Whoa, nice splinter. Also, if you're recently back, a few years ago they introduced some anniversary skills. Uh-oh. My audio is getting choppy there. I don't know why. And this one that I'm using, and some of them are frankly kind of overpowered. This one, Together as One, it's an Elite Shout, is one of the anniversary skills. That Dune Fan, who was one of the viewers, he was in here, I don't know if he's still in here, but when I first started streaming, he helped me capture it. You can only capture the skills once, like when the anniversaries happen, or if you have a certain item in your inventory. And he just happened to have it in his inventory, so he took me out and because he had it, and helped me capture the skill. Together as One used to work with minions. Oh, so used to. For some reason I had it in my head that it did. Or like that it still did. Okay, we've got more Wardens. I'm gonna set up shop here. Try and get this group. Right, is there an Earth Warden in here? Don't know. I don't see an Earth Warden in this group, which is good. Yeah, this is not a fast dungeon run by any means. Although I believe there is a build people can run like as an assassin or something, where you can just run through the dungeon and like solo and do it like in 20 minutes or something crazy like that. Let's see. Spirit and Song. We've got some guys here. Ranger Assassin. In 14 minutes? Oh, jeez. I'm going to have to look that up, because I am a ranger, and I do have most of the assassin skills. Let me guess. It's a shadow form whirling defense ranger. Because that seems to be... I've sort of been looking around, and that seems to be the solo ranger trick. Yep. It's the only way. Because I was looking at that, there's a... because I wanted to start learning to do the ranger solo farm of Domain of Anguish, and it seems like that's a similar thing. It's, again, shadow form, whirling defense. I actually might be able to clear this room okay. There's only one warden group left. Still need to be careful, of course. I did not bring lockpicks. Yeah, I did not bring lockpicks. That's my bad. Okay, that assassin woke up the wardens, which is actually sort of okay. Just going to set up my party here. Oh. Okay, so the warden... Okay, now the wardens see me. Together as one. Okay, we've got earth wardens coming in. Onsets are about to run out. Come on, Earth Warden. You're supposed to die. Oh, it's getting healed. Okay, one Earth Warden is down. Churning Earth, and I am out of energy. Time for Pet to attack. Okay, so that's all the wardens. Sweet. So we can deal with these burning bushes. Seem to be individuals, so they're not a big deal. Actually, hang on. Before I do that... Oh. Oh, yeah, the Ranger Brilliant Defense. Requires good technique. There are mobs. One hits you. There's a bridge you need to pass through, which is very narrow. Hey, Andrina. You're brave. Or stupid. Don't discount the stupid. You know, never discount the power of stupidity. With me. You know. Welcome in, Andrina. It's good to see you. Yeah, I saw, I was racking my brains because I'd finished up like the Eye of the North dungeons and all that stuff. Oh yeah, I named the tiger a while back. I keep forgetting to switch between heal and guard on him, though. But yeah, I was trying to figure out. It's like, well, I've kind of gone through all the dungeons. What do I want to do? I have Winds of Change stuff that I still need to do. So my Saturday dungeon stream was probably going to morph into just general playing on my primary account kind of day. But then I figured it's like, you know what? I should try Urgoz. And I knew that there was a 7-hero. Did I finish War? I did finish Warren Kryta. And I finished that years ago, and I just got part way into Winds of Change. I don't know exactly how far. So. But yeah, I looked up. It's like, oh yeah, there's a 7-hero team for Urgoz that I wanted to try, and so far it's working. I mean, I've gotten this far. It's a little slow, but it is working. Now let's see. So this room, I'm looking at the wiki right now. This room was section 9, filled with wardens and stationary plants. Yep. Heal plants is needed. They're guarding their spot and shouldn't move around. Yep, that's true. Okay. So I can kill all of the plants. I had this vague memory that maybe there was like one group of plants I was supposed to leave, but apparently it's safe to kill them all. And apparently I need to leave a hero outside the door here. I'm very much in uncharted territory because I've only done Urgoz like 2 or 3 times. And I was always kind of bringing up the rear, you know, just chasing along with everyone else. And I never had time to study or learn what the mechanics are. So that's kind of what I'm doing today is seeing how much I can do with heroes. Quite a lot so far. And then also just kind of slow down and take the time to see what is actually going on in this dungeon. Alright, so one person's going to stay out here. Now I'm going to cheat and read a little bit about this next room. All the visible groups of thorn wolves towards the gate, one group at a time. It says, if your party advances too far into the room before the patrols and random spawns arrive, the entry doors will close, cutting off any escape. Okay. So having one person back there is just to ensure that I will be able to run away. I was actually hoping our party would back up. But I guess not. Actually, if I toss the assassin out there, it'll bring the thorn wolves. Yep. Oh, okay, and there we've got... We have pop-ups. Oh, shit. Back up, back up, back up. Everyone with res. Shoot. Oh, no! Oh! Oh, they got everyone that had a res. Rat. Yep, fail. Oh, well. Every room is a new experience. But, you know, I'm actually kind of happy. That is the farthest into Urgoz that I've gotten on my own. So I will count that as a bit of a win. And I did want to try to get all the way to Urgoz, but sadly it was not to be. I did get an amber chunk, though. How many ambers do I have? 13. Not really enough to do much with, but now I'm afraid I actually don't have time for anything else. Part together, I think we can do. Oh yeah, yeah. Sorry. I think I've got to cut out here in a little bit. As I mentioned before, it's like I'm not going to be able to regularly stream as much as I have been in the past, because I've got like a second gig that I got to work on for a bit. So the next couple of weeks are going to be highly variable for me. Tomorrow, usually I have a new character on a new account that I've been just taking through the game chronologically. A little bit of Iron Man, not using account unlocks, skill unlocks or things like that, or gifts, just trying to enjoy the struggle of being poor in the game. New character's always exciting. Well, it's the melee monk character. It's the same character I've been working on for the last couple months. She has finally gotten to factions. She got through.
And I love you, random citizen.
Lucid Zane with a follow. Hey, Zane. Thank you for the follow. Right as I'm saying that I'm gonna be, I might not be streaming much, for a little bit longer. I feel a little bit bad. Oh, Zakorit is Zekarit is following. Thank you both very much for the follows. I appreciate that. Yes, hello there, Zane. I've caught your stream a time or two. Oh, which by the way, I believe you had some big news. I missed it, but weren't you taking a test or something at the end of January? I'm assuming you survived, passed safe and sound, and are now certified in. Forgive me, I forget which was it. Crane operation, but welcome in. Um, I passed. I'm officially a crane operator. Congratulations to you, sir. That is cool. I'm happy for you. Yeah, I actually just accepted a job. It's a short-term contract job. We're doing some programming development for another studio, just in my off hours. So my day job is the same, but now I'm going to have extra stuff to do in my off hours, which of course is going to impact streaming time and everything. So today, this was like kind of the last of my somewhat regularly scheduled streams. Very cool. It actually will be cool. It should be kind of fun. A little bit of stress, but I hope it will be good stress. So, but it does mean it'll cut into my game time and my stream time a little bit. Ordinarily, I stream like every Saturday and Sunday afternoons. Uh, Today, I think, was the last of the ones that I was planning to do. I was doing Urgoz. Honestly, I kind of want to go again, like maybe next week, if I have the time. Maybe try again and see if I can get all the way through. I don't know that I'll have the time though, and I also want to do the deep as well because I know there's also a hero team thing for the deep. And for anyone who's asking, it's like why go with heroes? Why not just party up with people? Reason for that is very simple, at least for me, and I think I mentioned this earlier. Is heroes are dumb, but heroes also take their time. Heroes are happy to wait for me. Zekarit, is stream going to be tomorrow? I don't know. Ordinarily, there would be a stream tomorrow, and if there is a stream tomorrow, it will be on my melee monk. She has just become a monk assassin, and I was going to start training up her dagger, assassin stuff, just because I felt like being contrarian about being a monk. Zane, I've never done deep or Urgoz with heroes. I would like to try sometime. What's my guild? Oh, the guild is the hustle continues. If you hang out in Twitch Guild Wars 1 streams, you'll see a number of other people. Eagle is one of the, he's actually our current guild leader. He trades off with Begotten, who's another streamer. And I believe Zane, uh, Lucid Zane, I believe he's also in our guild. Andrina, I believe, was in our guild, and I think she left recently, or maybe she's got a secondary account that's still in our guild. I don't know what. And I'm not gonna pry, Andrina. It's fine. Oh, you left. That's fine. I don't judge. Oh, and there's Zane typing in guild chat. So yeah, in a weird way, it's almost a guild of streamers. There's a number of other people in the guild that have also been streaming. So but yeah, as far as Urgoz with heroes, if you go on PVX Wiki, there's a 7 hero team skill setup, which is pretty much exactly what I'm using here. I Ordinarily I like to run with my own hero setups, but I figured it's like, I'll try this Urgoz 7 hero team and see what happens, since ordinarily you can, or you're encouraged to go up to 12. But again, the reason I like running around with heroes is I wanted to go through the dungeon slowly so I could learn for myself the mechanics, what each room is doing, what it's not doing. Like there's a point where, well, like right there towards the end, leave one hero back, because if all of your heroes go in, or if all your entire team goes in, the door is shut behind you. Zane, we're still guildies in my heart. To Andrina, yes. So I like, and it's my way of like helping to learn the dungeon slowly at my own pace. because the game's been out long enough. The people that are still playing Guild Wars, they've run Urgoz 1,000 times, and they don't want to wait. A lot of times they just want to go, 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 speed clear stuff. I'm not much of a speed clear guy. I want to learn how to do it, but before I learn how to speed clear, I want to learn kind of what I'm up against. So that's kind of why I've been running with heroes for a lot of this stuff. So anyway, yeah, I'm hoping I'm gonna do a first crack at this contract job tonight, and depending how far I get into it, if I feel like it frees up time for me tomorrow, I will stream some tomorrow. Or if it doesn't, maybe I'll still stream anyway. It'll just be a shorter stream, like maybe a 2 hour stream. So we'll see. Yeah, I don't know. This is not a goodbye to streaming, goodbye to Guild Wars. I will still be playing. It's just a goodbye to the regularity of it for a few weeks. So you'll see me off and on. If it looks like I have 2 or 3 hours to where I might be able to stream, I'll stream. But I'm going to take my regular calendar down, I think. Having said that, thank you, new followers. If you ever want to see any of my previous exploits and failures, I archive all my videos up to YouTube too. I think there's a link on my chat page. I know it's more fun to be in. It just discovered you so sad. Well, again, like I say, it's like I'm not going away. I'm just going to be. If I say I'm going to be irregular, that sounds wrong. That's not the choice of words, English words that I would want to choose, because that has a different meaning. But yeah, I'm just not going to be quite as predictable. So I will be around, but just unpredictable. Zane, looking forward to seeing more. Yes, and you too as well. I believe I think you started up a stream the other day. I think I joined in like right towards the end, so I missed out on that. But anyway, yeah, I think I am going to pack it in here. Actually, hang on. Before I do, I have forgotten what you do on Twitch streams. Is you're supposed to. Thanks. I was in the bathtub. That's what it was. I came in and I saw it's like Zane's in a bathtub. What the hell's going on? and then I'm like, this isn't Guild Wars. What? This isn't Guild Wars. This is a man in a tub. Andrina. Oh, it was Andrina's fault. Oh, I gotcha. Zane, stop posting links. Oh, sorry. Nightbot has nothing personal, Zane. That's just Nightbot being Nightbot. Oh, Zane, were you trying to go for Guam? And oh, you got Guam on stream in the bathtub. I'm still not clear on the connection. Oh man. Silly bunch. Well, I'm going to see if any other Guild Warsy type people are streaming. There's me. Oh, there's someone else here that I have not seen before. The Seer. I have not seen this person. Oh, it was a joke. I didn't think he'd do it. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm gonna see what this person's doing here. Oh, it looks like they're in factions. Looks like they're doing maybe Gala Hatchery. So, good stream. Good luck on your project. Thank you very much, sir. And good luck to you in your future endeavors of crane operation and in streaming Guild Wars from bathtubs. I hope you put yourself on the hot tub category for that. So get a little extra views. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm going to put a raid up. Oops, and my caps lock is on. I'm gonna put my closing screen up. Thanks everyone for tuning in, hanging out, and like I say, I will not be gone. I will just be intermittent. Um, and yeah, maybe I do. I am a. I mean, I am a little hyped to try Urgoz again. Like maybe next time, because it's like each time I do it, I get a little bit farther, and I was only 2 rooms away from Urgoz. Um, so I want to get to the point where I can get to him so he can kill me, as opposed to the room killing me. So stupid thorn wolves. I hate them. Are you gonna try End of Dragons Guild Wars 2? I played Guild Wars 2 for a year or two when it first came out, and I enjoyed the game okay, but I'm very out of sync with Guild Wars 2. Um, so I don't know that I will play it. Certainly not when it comes out. Uh, if I get into Guild Wars 2, it's going to be one of those things I need to get back into it, figure out where my characters even were in the story. I'm pretty sure that I got through Path of Fire, but there's like a lot of living world stuff that I still need to figure out. I did log into Guild Wars 2 like a month or so ago, and it kept spamming me with like daily chests and everything that it had stored up over years, that had filled my inventory with stuff that I don't even know what it is or what it's used for, and I felt a bit overwhelmed, by it. So I before I even play, I need to like sort out what all that stuff is. Um, so anyway, I'm gonna close down and oh yeah, I did have a this morning. I actually streamed a little bit of Horizon Forbidden West just because I should have streamed some Guild Wars this morning, but it just came out. I felt like playing it on stream, and I got a capture card, so I wanted to see how it all worked. It was a bit of a mess, but it was fun. So we'll see. But anyway, yeah, I will try to do a Guild Wars stream tomorrow afternoon, but it may be a very limited one, like only 2 hours or so. So anyway, I'm going to put up my closing screen. I will send you guys over to the Seer, who is currently in Gala Hatchery. Thanks for tuning in, chatting, and I will see you guys next time.